Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. Today's lesson I really had fun putting together for you. We are going to start with focusing on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Now, you sang the song He Had a Dream last week, or at least you listened to it. I don't know if you had enough time to sing it. It was toward the end of the lesson. But we're going to start our week with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. this week so that I make sure everybody has time for it. So, here's how I want you to do this. If you remember the song, and can join in, you may join in and sing along. But remember, we can't sing loud. It's a whisper sing, half voice. Once you have done that, or if you don't know the song, just listen. You're going to have another chance to do it in a few minutes. So play through this song one time, and then you're going to click on keep going. And I'm really neat. This is a really neat screen. This is information about Martin Luther King Jr. And so you're going to just go through the first three of these tabs over here. But here's a picture of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This is one of the pictures that I've seen the most of him, photographs. And so then you'll come over here. Here are the dates about his life and where he was born. And then you click out here. You'll go through his biography and then a few more facts. Now, if you have time at the end of class, you can come back to this screen and then go back and do the last three. To come back to the screen, you single click here. It opens it up, and you'll just take your mouse and come back up to the first screen, the second screen, and then you'll have this screen a second time. All right. Once you have learned about him, we get to learn about the composer. You know him. You have seen him. You have heard his voice. It's ostinato. He wrote He Had a Dream. He also wrote Thanks to You. He's a really good composer, and he's a very good piano player. You'll get to see a video of him today. He's going to talk about why he wrote the song, what influenced his choices as a musician and as a composer, and his hopes for how you listen to the song and feel when you hear it. So you'll just click on this screen right here, and it'll be a little short video of Austin Otto. By the way, that's not his real name. I think you get to learn it in the video. Finally, now that you've learned about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and you've learned about the composer, we get to sing the song one more time. Just whisper sing, but have fun. Then we're going to go into our regularly scheduled lesson. This is what Mr. Quaver asked us to start today, but I wanted to squeeze in Martin Luther King first. We're going to work on solfege. You have been singing solfege since kindergarten. In kindergarten, you learn so, me, and occasionally so, la, so, me. In first grade, you learned mi, re, do. But today we're going to learn another combination of pitches and solfege syllables and hand signals. We are going to be working with the song Ants in Our Pants. Such a fun piece. If you remember it, you may whisper sing along. If not, just listen. Then we're going to learn about the lines and the spaces on the staff. This is a quick little video. I am not expecting you to memorize this because you will see this video again in third grade and fourth grade and maybe even fifth grade. It's a really important concept to learn about music and learning about this staff. A staff. It's the 5 lines that the music's written on. And here are the 5. This is what it would look like. Then you're going to learn about the numbers and the spaces, and your teacher will guide you with this. Like this is line 2. We count up from the bottom. Here's line 1. Here's line 2. Mr. Quaver mentioned this earlier in his video. So then you would tell your teacher what it is. You would click on it, and then you just keep going. Like that. Then you get to work on the spaces. Now, just like the lines, we count up. So this is space 1, here's space 2, and that makes this one space 3. Remember, when you're counting lines and spaces, you count from the bottom up, which is kind of backwards, but that's the way we do it in music. Now here's our new pattern in music that we're going to be looking at. It's do, and it's kind of, let's see, I'm going to back up. Do, mi, so. I'm going to go backwards. So, mi, do. So those are the patterns you're looking at this week as second graders. Here's the picture of them, and she's showing you the hand signals. And then here is what they would look like on the lines on the staff. Notice this note is so low, it has its own line. It's below the staff. It's called middle C. Then you're going to do some pattern games. And it's not really, I guess it's a game, kind of. It makes you have to really think and listen. So your teacher's going to sing a pattern, and then you have to guess which pattern she's saying or he's saying. So this one starts on do, so, mi. Oh, this one starts on do too. Do, mi, so. So you have to decide which of the patterns your teacher sings. If your teacher starts on do, you know it's one of these two patterns. But look at these. These two start on so, line 2. So, do, mi. And this one also starts on line 2. So, mi, do. Just spend a little bit of time on this, and depending on time, if you have a lot of time left, you can go over here and look at this. This is very different. This is also do, mi, so, but they put do in a different place. In this group, do is underneath the staff. But in this group, do starts on inside space 1. It's higher. Dun, 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 dun. Do, mi, so. I just did them in the wrong order, but I needed to get my pitches. Do, so, mi. Do you hear how it's higher? It's supposed to be higher. That's why it's written higher on the staff. So go through these also if you have a chance. Finally, if you have time, I have put some play-alongs. This one's from Frozen. I love Frozen. And some days it works, some days it doesn't. And today it's not working. I'll have to work on that link for you. Hopefully I can get it work for you by the time you are seeing this lesson. But it uses quarter notes, eighth notes, and rests. And then I have a snow day play along. And I think that one's always been working. So I don't think you're going to, yeah, that one's already ready to work. So let me go play with my link on Frozen, and I'll hopefully update it before you get to see the lesson. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you next week.